Joy Gurudev, Joy. Today we are talking about Dhanada Yakshini and the Dhanada Yakshini Sadhana and the Dhanada Yakshini Kuber Sadhana and the yantra that we give you every year. Now, few people are very confused with this, so they are asking questions, and few people are forcing that, Guruji, why are you telling me no to do this sadhana? I am capable, I can do it. And few people who are doing the Yakshini sadhana, they have read some books, they've seen some YouTube videos, and they want to do the Tamsik Yakshini sadhana. They have seen videos and they want to do all this. So today, to clear all your doubts and all the myths, I'm coming up with this, video where we will be talking about what is Yakshini sadhana. First is, what is a Yakshini? Yakshini are demi-gods and goddesses. Kuber, the treasurer of gods, is the king of Yaksh, and Dhanada Yakshini is his wife. And there are two ways you can do the Yakshini sadhana. One is that you do the Yakshini sadhana via Satvik Marg, the Dhanada Yakshini Marg that we teach you. And second is you do the Yakshini sadhana with Tamsik Marg, like you read in the books and like you read, like you see in the YouTube channels. It is the Tamsik Marg. The sadhana of the Satvik Marg is very difficult and tiring. It requires a lot of control, a lot of restraint, self-restraint, disciplines. Tamsik sadhana is very easy. You eat, drink, be merry, you go to toilet and don't wash, and it's fantastic. Like you want it, like everyone wants it. But it is very dangerous. I've seen many people going mad by it, and the benefits are very temporary. And the benefits are peanuts in the dangerous sadhana. In the Satvik sadhana, the benefits are permanent and the benefits are very powerful. I'm telling you from my experience, okay? I'm not telling you just by, reading somewhere or, by looking at some YouTube video or something like that. So don't be confused. Don't go for the negative sadhana. It is dangerous, as well as it is not very benefiting. You will get peanuts out of it. You won't get much benefits out of it. And people are fascinated by, this Tamsik sadhanas and this and that. But it's not worth. It's not really worth attempting this negative sadhana. The results are not that worth to go ahead with it, okay? Yakshini sadhana is useless without pleasing Kuber. Even by Tamsik sadhana, if you don't go mad, if you're lucky, to receive a Yakshini for a year or something, you will not benefit so much by this Tamsik sadhana. Why? Because Kuber will not accompany that Yakshini. And the wealth part of Yakshini sadhana, the wealth which you are expecting after Yakshini sadhana, is not going to come to you. Even if it comes, it will come and it will just go like this. It will not have a permanent effect. It won't have a permanent stay with you. Wealth will not stay with you. Even if you do Lakshmi sadhana and if you don't do the Kuber sadhana, Lakshmi comes and goes. She is Samudra Putri. She is constantly in motion. So The funda is that without Kuber, no Yakshini sadhana is useful. And who do you think received the first wealth from Kuber on this planet? Think about it. Who got the first wealth on this planet from Kuber? The first wealth was received by Balaji. When I say Balaji, people will think, Gujaratis will think younger brother of Krishna. North Indians will think Hanumanji. No, I'm talking about Tirupati Balaji. He was the first guy who took a loan from Kuber. He was the first person to do the Dhanada Yakshini, to please the Dhanada Yakshini and Kuber on this planet. And he, along with his wife, not without his wife, along with his wife, Mother Padmini, they received the loan. And do you think that Tirupati Balaji must have done any tamasic sadhana to receive this loan? No, right? He must have done the sattvic method he must have used to get loan from Kuber along with his wife. Balaji and Padmavati are incarnations of Lakshmi and Narayan. Still they had to, take loan from Kuber. So everyone has to follow that. They did that to make us understand that without Kuber, this sadhana of Yakshini or Lakshmi or anyone you worship, it's not useful. You can become Kuberwan. Kuberwan means you can be friends with Kuber. Kuber is friendly with the deities. So you need to turn into a deity to be a friend with deity, to become Kuberwan. And after that, Kuber will help you by giving you a loan. And remember, it is a loan which Padmavati and Balaji are still paying off to Kuber. They are still giving it back to Kuber. They are returning it back to Kuber. Till today, they are returning the loans. So we go there and give everything, even a hair, we give it over there. How are they returning it back? By helping people. So when you are doing this Dhanada Yakshini Kuber Sadhana, you are actually receiving a loan from Kuber. And you will be paying it off by helping people. How will you help people? You will energize more yantras and give it to people. So they receive this wealth and help from Dhanada Yakshini and Kuber via you. If you don't do that, if you are, cunning enough, jealous, greedy enough just to do it for yourself, then it's not going to help. It's absolutely not going to help you. Acha, whom will you give loan to? If you have money and if you have to give a loan to someone, whom will you give this loan to? Will you give it to a lampat person, to a tamasic brat, a cheater? No. You will give it to someone who is truthful, who is honest, and who is ashamed to be called a thief, a defaulter in front of the society. You will always give it to the righteous one, the Satya one, the Satya Narayan. You won't give it to Daridra Narayan, shameless, poverty-filled person. So even Kuber gave it to Satya Narayan. So who is Satya Narayan? Satya Narayan is the right, truthful Narayan, who is along with his wife Lakshmi Padmavati. There are two types of Narayan. After Devshani Ekadashi, Narayan goes to sleep. He goes to the Patal Lok because he is also married to the elder sister of Lakshmi, who is Daridrata, who is Jeshta. So for 4 months, Narayan becomes Daridra Narayan in the rainy season from the Devshani Ekadashi. And after the Devshani Ekadashi is over, after 4 months, 3 months, whatever, he comes up again, Dev Uthi Ekadashi. and he becomes one with Lakshmi again. So Kuber does not give loans to Daritara Narayan. He only gives to Lakshmi Narayan, the one who is doing the sattvic sadhana of Yakshini. So remember this. Don't attempt the negative sadhana. It is dangerous as well as it is worthless. It's not going to give you money. Even if little bit of chunk of sudden money, if it gives you, then it will be going in the same way that it has come. Dhanada Yakshini sadhana is not only the sadhana of Dhanada Yakshini, it is the sadhana of Kuber and Yakshini, Kamdev and Rati, Shiv and Parvati, Lakshmi and Narayan. You become Kuber yourself. You become Satya Narayan, Lakshmi Narayan yourself. You become Shiva yourself. You become Kamdev yourself, to control Yakshini, Parvati, Lakshmi or Rati. You will understand when you will do the sadhana. And if you are not capable of it, then mentors or me, they have said no to you. You don't attempt this sadhana. It's not in your capacity to do the sadhana. If you are addicted to smoking, drinking, if you can't live without onion, garlic and non-veg, it's not for you. Forget it. You have to be very strict with your diet, celibacy and everything. You have to become the Lord of Yakshini, the Lord of Lakshmi, the Lord of Parvati, the Lord of Rati. Only then you can attempt it. It will require a lot of efforts, lot of restraint. Everything from your clothes that you will be wearing, from what you will be speaking, you will, during the sadhana, you cannot lie. You will only be speaking the truth, or else keep silence, don't speak anything. What will you be eating? Everything will be governed, everything will be disciplined. So understand that. If you can't do it, it's very easy. I order a yantra from us. It's simple. You don't have to go through all this stress. If you do it wrong, then you are taken for it. The price you will pay, you will not even imagine what you will have to pay if you go wrong in, following the rules and disciplines. So don't get into it if you're not very sure about it. So even if you get a Yakshini yantra, and if you are not doing the sadhana and you order the Yakshini yantra from someone who is doing the sadhana, it will be more beneficial than doing the sadhana, because actually you are doing the sadhana for someone else, not for yourself. Even if you listen to the stuti of Yakshini, constantly it is not said that you give wealth to me. Dhanade yajamanaya varade vardabhave. You give wealth to my yajaman, to my client, to my native for whom I am doing the puja for. I am not doing the puja for myself. I am doing the puja for my native. And I am your Lord. I am Shiva. I am Satya Narayan. I am Kuber. I am telling you, you help this person. So, if you don't want to get into the sadhana, no worries. Just order the yantra from anyone who is doing the sadhana. You can tell my office, you can contact anyone who is doing the sadhana. You can tell them. It's more beneficial. I guarantee you that. So, you can call and order for it. And there is no other way for sadhana to please Kuber and Yakshini together, or to get real benefit from it, unless and until it is not the sattvic way. If you don't become the Satya Narayan, then Kuber and Yakshini are not going to help you. They are not going to serve you. Not even for a year, not even for a day, not even for a minute. Whatever benefits will come, Yakshini will give you this much and take away this much from you. So don't get into that negative aspects of Kuber and Yakshini sadhana or Yakshini sadhana. Okay, and Tamasic sadhana will give you temporary benefits, give you little benefits, take away major from you, and it can also turn you mad. Majority of the people attempting the Apsara sadhana, Yakshini sadhana, I've seen them going mad. So be careful. Don't get into that zone, that negativity. Huh? Be very careful by watching a YouTube video or reading a book and doing a sadhana, following a guru who doesn't know himself will make you go mad. So don't do all this. Don't get into stupid sadhanas which will harm you and others and your loved ones. Most of the sadhanas are fake, and those which are real are dangerous. And even fake sadhana can make you go mad. So only if you have self-control, then attempt this sattvic sadhana. Or just order for the set of yantras. That's simple. Without guru, even in the sadhana, that without guru, Yakshini doesn't help. So guru and Yakshini are together. Okay, and if you are doing the sadhana, if the mentors have agreed to teach you, or if I have agreed to teach you, then remember, do it without expectations. Don't think that you are doing it for yourself. Think that you are doing it to help others. Remember, it is a loan, right? So you will have to pay it off by making yantras for others. If you are making 7 yantras for yourself, a 7 set of yantras, it is not just one yantra, it is a set of 2 yantras. So if you are making 7 sets of yantras, maybe one for your cupboard, one for your locker, one for your office drawers, second for your other office drawer. If you are making 7, then at least you must give this yantra to 7 people, whether they pay you or they don't pay you. The number of yantras that you are energizing for yourself, that many yantras you must energize for others also. It's very necessary to please remember that and please do that. Okay, and till date, I'm doing this from my teenage. I've been doing this sadhana, but till date, till now, I've never kept the center yantra for myself. The main yantra, the center yantra, is always for my client, because it has the maximum energy, it has the maximum power. So I give it to a client saying that this is the mukhya yantra, the main yantra, the center yantra. I never keep it for myself. Don't be greedy. Know that you are doing it for others and you will be benefited. You also do it the same way. The center yantra you will be keeping in the sadhana, will make you understand, must be for others. You can also keep it for yourself, but that will again create greed for you, jealousy for you. When I'm taking the risk, when I'm doing such a powerful sadhana, why will I keep the center yantra for someone else? I'll keep it for myself. One of my friend, he was a Muslim. He wanted to do the sadhana. First of all, he wanted to do the Tamasic Yakshini sadhana. I told him no. And after attempting it, he started losing his mind. So he said that you are right, I'm going mad, my family and everyone, and even I'm feeling that I'm going mad. I'm listening voices. Once I started listening voices, I thought that it is the Yakshini who is communicating with me. And later on, moving ahead, I started, hallucinating, and I started doing stupid things. So I want to stop it. You please take me in the Satvik sadhana. So I took him and I told him that it is better if you give the center yantra to someone else and you don't keep it. So this guy was very intelligent. He kept the center yantra and gave it to his wife. That you keep it in a cupboard, it will help us. See, the center yantra, I am not doing it for myself, Guruji. I did it for my wife. So he got the benefits. I'm not saying that he did not get the benefits, but not as much as were expected. And one more loss had happened. Next year, I told him, you do the sadhana yourself. Don't come to me. I will do the pran pratishtha of the yantra and give it to you. You don't need to come and sit with me. I called him at my house and we used to sit together and do it. I was not married. In my room, in my bedroom, we used to sit and do it. But after that, I told him, but enough. You please see to yourself what you want to do. You will not do the sadhana with me. So don't be greedy. Do it for others. Now, if you can't, just call for the yantra. If you have the yantra, if you have done the sadhana yourself, or if you have received the yantra, once a month on the 13th day, which is Shivratri or Amavasya, you have to chant one mala of the mantra which will be given or which has been given to you on that yantra. And nice if you can chant that mala on red sandalwood mala or coral mala. Coral mala is very expensive and you don't get the original one, but you can chant it on red sandalwood mala. That is important for you. And if you don't have it, then you can use crystal mala or tulsi mala, whatever you have. Rudraksh is the third best. First is coral, second is red sandalwood, third is rudraksh. So do it. Do it, chant it every day, and make sure that the yantra is kept facing north and there is turmeric sprinkled on yantra. That turmeric you can apply tilak or you can make a face pack like it has been taught to you. So again, I will end this topic by saying that don't be involved in negative sadhana of Yakshini. It happens once a year and it is only useful for once a year, and it is amazingly useful. Yakshini sadhana. One of the female who did the sadhana, she became Mrs. Navi Mumbai and then Mrs. Maharashtra, and then she became a runner-up of Mrs. India. So she was just a teacher, and from being a teacher she received so much fame, money, power, everything. So it is very useful to keep the yantra or to do the sadhana. I do agree with that, but keep away from negative sadhana. This is the benefit of Satvik sadhana, not the negative sadhana. Okay, so sadhana of Yakshini, and Yakshini herself is very useful, but only along with Kuber. Kuber will only come to Satya Narayan, because Satya Narayan is Lakshmi Narayan, who will pay back. He will not take a chance to go to Daritra Narayan, who is not going to pay back, who does not have anything to pay back, nor because he does not have the intention to pay back by helping people. So, what is Lakshmi Narayan? Is one who is Satvik, and Daritra Narayan is the husband of the elder sister, Daridrata, Jyeshta, who has all evil intentions, who does not want to pay back. So I hope I'm clear. Hari Om Tat Sat.